Today, all Porsches, including a slant nose, a trio of 99s, a Turbo S. Fun, fun, fun. Hi there. In Porsche sales today on Bring a Trailer, an Arena Red over Sea of Graphite Gray 1999 Boxster with 69,000 miles, presented by a great seller, sold for $18,000. A fair sale on a nice exterior color. The interior doesn't win any prizes from me, but overall, the car is attractive. An ocean blue over Savannah Beige 1999 911 Cabriolet with 83,000 miles, sold for $20,750. A horribly photographed car. This color is beautiful, but nowhere in this listing can you see it, and out of more than 100 photos, only a couple have hints of blue. Despite the yellow interior, this was well purchased. Another 99 911, this a triple black C4 Cabriolet with 74,000 miles, sold for $22,000. Acquired here in 2020 for $20,500 and 3,000 miles ago, this 996 is in decent shape and it was well purchased. Another sea of gray interior, this in an Arctic Silver 26,000 mile 2001 911 Coupe, sold for $35,000. This was fair to well purchased for $996 with a story. In 2018, the car was taken in for service, and under advice of the shop, the IMS was rebuilt, and the engine as well. $31,000 later, an engine bored out to 3.8 liters, producing about 330 horsepower, and seemingly well done. A quartz gray metallic over black 1981 911 SC Targa with 34,000 miles, sold for $39,500. This isn't a perfect car, but it does seem mostly solid. The wheels should be sold. They're BBS mag centers, so they have value, and then they can be swapped out for another choice. This was a fair sale. A GT Silver over black, 48,000 mile 2005 911 Turbo S Cabriolet, sold for $67,000. A tremendous bargain. Turbo S production numbers total less than 1,000 cabs for both manual and automatic transmissions. I am envious. I'll show more and talk about this car in today's short video. A Grand Prix White 1987 911 Turbo Coupe M505 slant nose with 18,000 miles, sold for $265,000. I'm not a slant nose fan. This low-mile 930 had a reserve price of about $200,000. It was well sold today. If you're enjoying this content, hit that like button, and to ensure that you receive notice about tomorrow's show, go ahead and subscribe. On Cars and Bids, a lightly modified Guards Red 2001 911 with 136,000 miles, sold for $20,250. Fab Speed exhaust and intake system, shocks, painted wheels. Not too many mods for a car with this mileage. This was a fair sale. On PCarMarket, a Sienna over black 1977 911S Targa with 187,000 miles, sold for $31,911. Not a 100% car, but a worthy car because of the color combo and better than average condition. This was a fair sale. A Porsche 917 painting measuring 54 by 34 inches, sold for $1,250. It's a piece of art. This was a fair sale. One car on Bring a Trailer was bid with its reserve not met today, January 6th. A Guards Red 1981 911 SC Coupe with 91,000 miles was bid to $48,750. That's a wrap for today. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Be well. Today, Porsches include a 2022 911 GTS, a couple of other 911s, and on the Italian side, a Dino. Yellow. Gallo. Hi there. In Porsche sales today on Bring a Trailer, a black 2022 911 GTS Coupe with 2,600 miles, presented by a great seller, sold for $166,500. With a sticker price of $162,000, this was the 992 that was well sold. An Alpine White 23 years owned 1989 944 with 108,000 miles, sold for $15,200. Included with this sale was an extra set of wheels and tires. This seems to have been a good buy. even though it is due for a belt service. A black 2000 911 coupe with 82,000 miles sold for $30,000. This is a clean-looking car, but it gives some of us onlookers yellow fever. This was well sold. A meteor gray over sand beige 2009 911S Cabriolet with 54,000 miles sold for $50,997. A nice car. Yellow fever. This was a fair sale. On the Italian side, a yellow 1972 Dino 246 GT with 79,000 miles presented by a great seller sold for $500,000. A beautiful car. This was at the top of fair pricing, edging into well sold. I'll show more and talk about this car and Dinos in today's short video. A single-sided illuminated Ferrari dealer sign measuring approximately 64 by 16 inches sold for $7,600. It's a sign. Well sold. If you're enjoying this content, hit that like button, and to ensure that you receive notice about tomorrow's show, go ahead and subscribe. 3 Porsches on Bring a Trailer were bid with reserves not met today, January 4th. A Grand Prix White 1991 Porsche 911 Turbo with 93,000 miles was bid to $120,000. A Guards Red 1988 Porsche 944 Turbo with 54,000 miles was bid to $28,250. A Midnight Blue over Marble Gray 1996 Porsche 911 Cabriolet with 70,000 miles was bid to $55,993. On Cars and Bids, a Ferrari 328 GTS with 49,000 miles was bid to $48,500. Maybe if they had taken off the roof panel. That's a wrap for today. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Be well. Today, Porsches include a 72, a 2002, a 2022, and others. Stick around. Hi there. In Porsche sales today on Bring a Trailer, a Speed Yellow 17,000-mile 2002 Boxster sold for $24,000. This car sold on Bring a Trailer for $25,750 in 2019, and again earlier this year for $28,916. At the time of both previous sales, the car had approximately 5,000 miles. Today, the sale reflects 12,000 additional miles put on by the seller, and the drop in value is appropriate. This was a fair sale. On Cars and Bids, a chalk-over black 2022 Porsche Boxster Spyder with 2,700 miles sold for $114,718. Sticker on this car was $114,490. This 718 was well sold, just like a new car. On PCarMarket, a Grand Prix White over Gray-Green Euro 32,000-mile 1986 Porsche 911 Cabriolet M491 sold for $81,911. An uncommon combination. The gray-green seats have cloth centers, and then there's the wide-body rear end. This would have been better without the intakes and strakes. This was a bit higher than fair. It was well sold. A very attractive GT Silver over Truffle Brown 2020 911S Cabriolet with 29,000 miles sold for $115,000. With a sticker price of $148,000, this car has taken a huge hit, losing more than 20% of its value. This was a fair sale. I'll show more and talk about this car in today's short video. A Guards Red 32,000-mile 1983 944 sold for $14,200. Equipped with Berber seating surfaces, this was an interesting car. The red floor mats, they just need to be thrown away. This was a fair sale. A blue over black 1972 911T Targa sold for $100,500. I like blue Porsches, and I like sports seats. This car has both, and I'm on the fence. Something doesn't seem to add up on this car, despite its restoration and rebuilding. This was well sold. 2 cars on Bring a Trailer were bid with their reserves not met today, January 3rd. A chalk over black 2021 Porsche Spyder 718 was bid to $108,000. A black 15,000 mile 2002 Porsche 911 Turbo Coupe was bid to $87,000. If you're enjoying this content, hit that like button, and to ensure that you don't miss tomorrow's show, go ahead and subscribe. That's a wrap for today. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Be well. Today, some very nice Porsches, including a 997 GT3, a newer Speedster, a 964 Turbo 3.6, and Cayman R, plus a Ferrari F355. Hi there. In Porsche sales today on Bring a Trailer, an Alpine White 1986 944 with 69,000 miles sold for $8,420. A bargain sale price, this was a nice all-around car with recent maintenance. A black 1987 928 S4 with 122,000 miles sold for $32,000. I'm guessing that the potential bidders saw the mileage and failed to more thoroughly review the car as expressed in the photos. This was an exceptionally clean condition, and it was well purchased. A Guards Red 12,000 mile 2007 911 GT3 presented by a great seller sold for $150,000. A top of market price on an exceptional car, this was well sold. I could do with replacing the excess red inside. To me, those just detract from an otherwise perfect presentation. A Grand Prix White 1990 911 C2 Coupe with 67,000 miles sold for $146,000. Another 911 in wonderful condition. This 964 was well sold. Look at those seats. A GT Silver 1100 mile 2019 911 Speedster sold for $355,000. A Canadian market example imported to the U.S. by the selling dealer, this car stickered for about $250,000. Some noted that prices are coming down to earth. This was very well sold. An Amethyst 1994 911 Turbo 3.6 with 21,000 miles sold for $401,000. 3 months ago, it sold on here for $401,000. About that sale, I said it was well sold, and I maintain that belief, despite 2 transactions at the same inflated price. On the Ferrari side, a Rosso Corsa over black Euro 1999 Ferrari F355 GTS with 47,000 kilometers, located in the Netherlands, sold for $140,500. By comparison to other recent sales, the price is a low number. However, location plays a role, as does the fact that this is less than 25 years old, and therefore not yet able to take advantage of antique car import rules. This was a fair sale. If you're enjoying this content, hit that like button, and to ensure that you receive notice about tomorrow's show, go ahead and subscribe. On PCarMarket, a Meteor Gray 42,000 mile Porsche Cayman R sold for $67,000. The sale price on this was fair, and I'll suggest that it soon will be seen as a bargain. I really like the R's. It tempts me nearly enough to step away from a 911 for my next purchase. I'll show more and talk about this 987 on today's short video. 2 cars on Bring a Trailer were bid with reserves not met today, January 2nd. A Polar Silver Tech Art modified 1998 Porsche 911 S Coupe located in the Netherlands with 121,000 kilometers was bid to $90,000. A Delphi Green 1973 Porsche 911 T Coupe was bid to $70,500. That's a wrap for today. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Be well. Today, Porsches include a couple of mid-engine cars and a 911. On the Ferrari side, a front-engine V12 and a mid-engine V8. Hi there. In Porsche sales today on Bring a Trailer, a white over black 1972 914 sold for $17,914. A decent car with a few rough spots, this was a fair sale. A black 2008 Cayman S with 51,000 miles sold for $30,500. This seems to have been a fair sale on an honestly presented car. A seal gray over sand beige 2006 911 S Coupe with 53,000 miles sold for $48,750. I love 997s, and the exterior color is great. The interior, not for me. 997s are bringing more than I think is fair these days. This was well sold. On the Ferrari side, a Rosso Corsa over Nero 30,000 mile Euro 2001 360 Spider sold for $101,100. This car has higher mileage than most, and it also suffered an accident. Given this history, the car was a fair sale today. A Rosso Corsa over 10 550 Barchetta Pininfarina with 11,000 miles sold for $420,000. Number 366 of 448 produced, celebrating 70 years of design house Pininfarina. This seems to have been a fair sale. I'll show more and talk about this car in today's short video. If you've enjoyed this content, hit that like button, and to ensure that you don't miss tomorrow's show, go ahead and subscribe. That's a wrap for today. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Be well.